नहीं जा रही किसी को? अच्छा, आवाज जा रही है। नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है अंशुमान और आज हमको टॉपिक मिला है, अभिषेक सर ने टॉपिक दिया है कि क्या टीचर्स को हर 10 साल में एक टेस्ट देना चाहिए अपना सर्टिफिकेशन वापस रिन्यू करने के लिए। अच्छा, एक बात तो पक्की है दोस्तों कि हम सब अपने एजुकेशन सिस्टम पे कुछ ना कुछ बात करना चाहते हैं, है ना? कुछ चेंज करना चाहते हैं कि हमारा एजुकेशन सिस्टम थोड़ा अजीब सा है, डिफरेंट है, मतलब इसमें कुछ अपग्रेड्स करने की ज़रूरत है। तो ये टॉपिक आज उसी के आसपास है, तो मैं आज उसी बारे में बात करूंगा कि क्या टीचर्स को सर्टिफिकेशन करना चाहिए हर 10 साल में। तो मैं कहूंगा यस, टीचर्स को एक टेस्ट देना चाहिए। और टेस्ट क्यों देना चाहिए? बिकॉज जो मैंने फील किया है ना दोस्तों, अभी अभी मेरी स्टडी चल ही रही है। हम स्टूडेंट्स का ना टीचर्स पे से भरोसा उठता जा रहा है, वो कम यकीन करते हैं टीचर से, मतलब उनका सम्मान नहीं करते हैं, जो थोड़ा अटक जाते हैं, लड़खड़ा जाते हैं बोलने में। जैसा कि हमारे हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट जो है वो यंग है अभी, रिसेंटली वो कहीं से बहुत सारे बड़े टेस्ट क्वालिफाई करके हमारे कॉलेज आए हैं। तो जब उनका लेक्चर लगता है तो कोई कुछ नहीं बोलता, सब शांति से बैठे रहते हैं। अदर टीचर्स को कभी बैक बेंचर्स चढ़ा रहे हैं, कभी कुछ चढ़ा रहे हैं। इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि टीचर्स को अपने ईगो पे ना लेके खुद को अपग्रेड करना चाहिए। और मेरा दूसरा पॉइंट ये भी है दोस्तों कि हम सब टीचर्स हैं अपने लाइफ में, कहीं ना कहीं हम किसी के बड़े भाई हैं, तो हम किसी की बड़ी दीदी हैं, तो हम कुछ ना कुछ हैं और हम किसी न किसी वे में सिखाते हैं। नॉट ओनली एकेडमिक टीचर्स, हम लाइफ लाइफ एलिवेशन होता है अभिषेक सर जैसे, जो हमारी लाइफ को एलिवेट कर रहे हैं हमें बोलना सिखा के। हम में से बहुत सारे लव गुरु भी होंगे जो लव एडवाइजेस भी देते हैं। हम सबको भी अपग्रेड करते रहने की जरूरत है। और डॉक्टर उज्जवल पाटनी की एक लाइन है कि इफ यू आर नॉट अपग्रेडिंग यू आर डाउनग्रेडिंग। तो इसीलिए टीचर्स को भी अपग्रेड करते रहना चाहिए। थैंक यू सो मच।
Okay, I think that's awesome. First of all, let's hear from guys. Come on, put it up. I think that's great. He's the one speaker who is always giving and having these sessions standing. So I think that is very interesting. I think Manushi's also done something standing today. I can see that. So guys, whenever you're performing, if you're trying to position your camera or something on a standing position, that makes it very interesting because you'll be able to move your hands, you'll be able to direct and do a lot of things like that. So that way it is interesting. From next time, whenever you're trying to practice, try to put it somewhere जहाँ पर आप खड़े होके आप speeches दे रहे हो. Okay. Apart from this, I think that's really great, sweet, short and sweet. The kind of examples were connective, and yeah, it was a very digestible speech. Yeah, it was good. Okay, awesome. So that's pretty much. I think that's really great. Let's move on to the next person. Okay, so who wants to go next? Improvement भी दूंगा मैं बाद में दे दूंगा, ठीक है? Yeah, who wants to go next? Please put in the comments. Please put in the comments. Who want to go next? अरे कोई जा ही नहीं रहा, क्या कर रहे हो? Hello. Okay, Manushi wants to go. Okay.
Hello everybody. And today we have the topic is should teachers should be taking tests every decade. My opinion for this is yes, surely, and it should not be 10 years. It should be lesser than that. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I was watching television and I found there is a school where they have invented robots for giving the education. Now in this scenario, in this times where their students are getting education from getting knowledge from all over the internet and from robots. If the teachers are not upgrading themselves, then definitely the value for them, value for the teachers will definitely go, will not be that much which we had earlier. Now, when the teachers they have done their education and their certification, the education techniques and the concepts, they were relevant to that time. Now when they are giving that education and they are parting that education, now the times have changed and the concept and the things have evolved. Like now every child is having access to Google and to internet, and they have all the knowledge. But the value of teacher comes to personalize that, to explain that in a manner the student understand. So in the earlier days, it was not so. The teachers is giving the knowledge, and the students were thinking this is the only source for knowledge for us. So they used to listen. Now the students have lots of sources, but the only value that a teacher can give is providing is providing the method, providing the knowledge personalized to the students. So yes, a very big yes that teachers should upgrade in every, I say 3 years or 5 years. They should take a certification, and that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, that's awesome. That's great. Let's hear for our guys. Come on, put it up. So you've got applauses from all across. So first of all, I think you're the person who is having the best background. What do you guys think? Yeah. So very
This
decent
is
background. Also,
some creative room. Some things I kept here.
okay, yeah, I think overall it's a very interesting background. Although the light from the background is coming a lot, like you can manage something over that. But I think overall it's really interesting. And yeah, what do you guys think? How did you feel? How was her performance? Yeah, you can just show by expression maybe. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. That's really great. So I think one thing to improve on, basically वो last में आ गया था आपका, that is about eye contact. Okay. So just when you are performing, starting to perform, you're looking a lot of like, oh, okay, this is there, this is there, this is there. So because we are on screen, by the way, everybody's on screen. So try to put your eyes on screen and watch us. That ways you'll be able to face the audience and get the confidence in that screen wala thing. Okay, the eye contact part. Try that thing next time. Okay, I think that's really awesome. Awesome. Next, who's next? Who wants to go next? Anybody? Like ऐसे कर दो. अरे सब लोग ऐसे क्यों बैठे हुए हो? Should I? Amal, I think you can go. Yeah, I think we should put numbers or something. I'm asking.
Hello? Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, Amal.
You get me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah. So I'm Amal, first of all. I'm from Kerala. And basically, this is my first time speaking. I don't really do well with speaking. I mean, publicly. So let me just try this out. The topic is whether teachers should be attending this test a decade, right? During the course of a decade. The thing is, it's not about whether you should attend or not, but you should also note the quality of the test. See, every time you do a test, the art of teaching is different. See, there's a difference between what you learn and how good you can impart that knowledge.
Uh-huh.
So even if you get a straight A in everything, you might not be able to impart everything to other person. It's that quality which a teacher needs the most. So every time we take a test, it's just testing our knowledge. It's just testing how our memory power works. It's just brain works. Then it's the ability of the teacher to convey that message, what is actually in that thing. See, all of the tests we're talking about, it's just about testing our knowledge. There should also be a test of how good is that him or her, the teacher, is how good is he or she is at imparting this knowledge.
Okay.
That's one thing to look around. And the next thing is, yeah, that's what I think. And the next thing is, usually, thing with this is, if you know what you're talking about, usually, see, we all have teachers. They might be even talking about Romeo and Juliet, and they'll be just gibber blabbering, just wording out, yeah, he did that, you did this, that. We don't know what's gonna happen, what's happening. I have teachers, they are simply, see, let's pick up for an example. I haven't prepared for this something, so I have to pick up the example. Yeah, you see the example of in Australia. My sister is in Australia, not my cousin. What they're doing is if they're teaching the alphabetical orders. So A, B, C, D. So in case if it gets H, H for honey, what they do is they take the children outside into the park and they have a tree. In that tree, they'll have honey. So that's honey. The other thing, you see, it's not just about bookish reading. It's about more of a practical learning. And the other thing is that have you seen this? It's Western style. If we're teaching about road safety and stuff, right?
Yeah.
If you're teaching about road safety and stuff, what do we Indians do? I'm not overly criticizing Indians, but this is the thing. What we do is we mark this on a book and say that is road crossing and this is the red sign means stop. But I think what the Westerners do is different. They gather, go around the trip. They go out and with the children, they show them this is the crossing line. This is how you cross, and that's how you learn, not just by a book. I think that's need to be implemented in it. So the thing is that we have to analyze the quality of how you are able to convey a knowledge, not just how much you learn. That's what I think.
Okay. I think that's really awesome. Let's hear from guys. Come on, put it up.
Okay.
So there's like I'll say clappings from all across the country. So I think that's awesome, Amal. You're putting it for the first time. That's really great. In fact, the kind of focus that you put across on imparting the knowledge, that was really highlighted point, and it was interesting. It's a good first speech. Yeah, awesome. All the best. All right. So who want to go next? Who wants to go next? How do I decide? Okay, please type in the comments. Okay, Nikunj wants to go next. Okay. All right. So what we'll do is that, so just to kill this this whole suspense wala thing, what we can do is we can just put numbers. Okay. So just put numbers. Nikunj, you can put 1. Okay. Next, after Nikunj, who want to go, please put in the comments. Ukesh is 2. Okay, Nikunj, you should put 1 first. Okay, Ukesh is 2nd. Who wants to go next after Ukesh? Who is 3? Vijay? Nidish? Vivek is 3. Okay. 4 is? Nidish, you are 4. Just type 4 in the comments. And Vivek, you are to left, you are 3. Vijay, you can take 5. And I think Mritunjay, you are left here, you are not typing. This is what you are here for, right? He's just sitting, I'll just listen today. Okay, great. I think after that, Pranjali, you can go. And in the last, I'll go as a speaker. Okay, awesome. So I think Nikunj, you can go across and put your speech out. You have to unmute yourself first, and then you have to start.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I'm Nikunj Bagadia from Kolkata. Currently, I am doing my pursuing my CA final studies. So this is the first time I have joined this kind of platform to enhance my public speaking. So topic for today is should teachers give a test to renew their certificate after a decade? My answer to this is yes, they should give the test, but not to renew their certificate, but rather to increase their knowledge or enhance their knowledge in the subject which they are teaching. Because see, every year a new group of students comes into the classroom, whether it is a private tuition or during the school time. The teachers are facing a new kind of mindset, like the previous speakers mentioned. They have more access to Google, they have more access to internet. That means they are more having like connection to technology. So teachers should find out the ways so how they can teach effectively through technology. Like during this COVID-19 situation, what happened was most of the schools were shut down. Most of the people were not allowed to move from out from their house, and at this point of time they needed something to enhance their knowledge. So Zoom came out, and now teachers started teaching on Zoom. Like it was a bit easy for some teachers who were technology freak, and they had used this platform in a very good way. But it was difficult for some teachers because they were not used to this kind of teaching methods, like using camera and doing this kind of teaching. So first is technological aspect, second is improving their knowledge, third is imparting shortcuts. Like personally what I feel is, being a CA student, right from childhood, uh, like I also studied in an English medium school, but what happened was we didn't had the opportunities of like so much opportunity to increase our public speaking skills. Like from right from our childhood we were afraid to speak on stage. So so these type of knowledge should be imparted to teacher, so that they can like what to say, वो डर भगा दे सबका होता है ना, like they can help students to get the fear out of them and help them to become a better speaker or a better student. And third I want to share, like there should like teachers should have a career counseling session, how to guide the student uh, to an appropriate career about their interest. Like we have all seen the movies Three Idiots, like Dil Ki Suno, Jo Man Kare Wo Karo, but many of the students are not able to do it, not able to pursue it, because right from the childhood they have been engaged into the rat race. Like you have to study, you have to get the good marks. I absolutely agree that you have to get good marks in order to get into a good college. Everything is fine, everything is I am not against the system, but a little bit improvements need to be in the system, and this can be done not by eliminating the system, by imparting knowledge to the teachers, by imparting a workshop to the teachers, so that they can enhance their knowledge and they can guide the students in a better way. Thank you.
Got it. I think that's great. Let's hear from him, guys. Come on, put it up. And you can clap for yourself also. That's awesome. So I think that's really great. You focused on your speech more around enhancing skills and digitalizing it, and that's an interesting take on the part. I think that's really good, right? And I think it was your first speech here.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Okay, that's great, Nikunj.
I joined this group yesterday only.
Oh, okay. So super new.
Yes sir.
That's great. Okay, welcome to the community first.
That's why actually sir I didn't know the timing, that it was 4 p.m. and I was just studying with my books, and suddenly I checked the telegram that the meeting has been started, and then I started the connection.
No issues. From next time, try to be on time. Okay.
So sir it will be every day at 4 p.m.
No,
or
it's
weekly?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You'll be getting
sorry sir.
It's
So can
Monday,
you repeat?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
all the details are there in the Google Drive if you are added to the Google Drive. Okay.
Yes sir, yes
Please
sir.
connect to Pranjali for this. Awesome. That's really great. So okay, that would be fine, Manushi. Let's move to the next person. Who is next? I think Ukesh is left. Ukesh is next.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to all, and thanks for giving me this opportunity. Myself, Yukesh Kumar. As the topic has given by the Abhishek sir on, do teachers have to pass a test every decade to renew their certification? The teacher must be pass a basic skill test every 10 years to renew their certification, because technology is changing day by day, and the course of education changes with the passage of time. So the basic skill of teachers have been enhanced or not with the passage of time. So they must pass a basic skill test every 10 years to renew their certification. In addition to the future of student also in the hands of teacher, so they must improve their basic skill with the passage of time to renew their certification. Thanks, and that is all from my side.
Okay, that's awesome. Let's hear it for him, guys. Come on, put it up. Okay.
Thank you.
Great. आप अपने घर पे ही है क्या? You are at your place?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When you are speaking, you're like, okay, what happened? Okay. Okay. So next time, when once you're speaking, try to keep your phone at a place where your hands are a little open and you can express better. So that would be super interesting. Okay.
Right, sir.
And apart
Right,
from
sir.
this, I think it was your first speech as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is really great. Short and sweet. That was really good. Right.
Thank
So it's
you.
a good start.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Let's go to number 3. Vivek is third, right? Let's hear what you have to say.
Hey, Abhishek. Hello. And am I audible? Can you please confirm?
Yes, you are audible, super audible.
Okay, thanks a lot. So, good evening, everybody. And I'm Vivek from Chennai. So, let me start out with the question is should teachers have to pass a test every decade to renew their certificate? I would say yes, but with some conditions as well as like some reasons. I would like to just number them. First, I'll start with the main reason, that is, it comes from starting with the first reason would be like they must have to upgrade what they are currently. So, if you compare, if you see, like, take for instance the mobile phone in your hand, okay, compare it with what you are having 10 years back. It was a old mobile phone with just number pads on it, and now it's you can just travel the world with it. Okay, that is how everything are changing around you. And the same way, the teachers are the ones who are going to teach you what you are going to do in your life. So in that case, I'm just not specific about the technical aspect, but as well as the around your society as well. So they must have enough upgraded themselves in order to make sure that you are being provided with the right knowledge and stuff, everything. So that will be a big yes because of this main reason. They have to upgrade with current knowledge with both technology as well as the knowledge around them. Okay, this is my main condition. Okay, and I would say they must have a test, but there is again one more thing to focus. It's not fair if all the teachers have the same questions given every time. Let's say a teacher is graduating this year, okay, 10 years from now, if he or she is going to have a test, okay, and the same test, the same question is going to be given to the teacher who's going to get graduated at that time, then I don't think that is fair enough, because I could simply compare this to you to the corporate companies like the IT companies. The people who get experience in it, let's say 10 to 15 years, okay. And if you all of a sudden call them and put a fresher, make a fresher sit near them and give them all a test, say them that you both must have to pass this. Do you think it is fair for the fresher? The questions will be too hard for the fresher. Okay. At the same time, the questions will not at all be a worth for the experienced one. Or it could go the vice versa. The experienced one could be given the questions which the fresher would have learned recently in his college degree. So the same way the teachers thing has to be with some modifications. That is, the two things they can consider here is number one their experience, other one their subject. Okay, it can go along with the subject matter. So let's say they just teach English. There is not much needed for them to pass even the mathematics at that time. Obviously, they are not going to do anything with it. They have already chosen their career to be English teacher, so they don't need to have some mathematical things and all doing. And of course, the basics they would have learned already. So, and I think that's all. I just took notes and it got over. So that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's awesome. Let's hear for him, guys. Come on, put it up. And you can also clap for yourself. Okay,
Thank
because
you.
the first point of appreciation is self-appreciation. Okay, and this is really great. You put out some interesting points out there. Your camera is this side, probably, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry about yeah.
We are looking this side, and this is and the lizard,
Uh,
which is just behind you, is just wanting to fall from the wall.
no, no, listen.
Yeah, you can see
Yeah,
that.
no, it will be a dust. No, listen. I'm safe here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the question. I'll just correct it next time for sure.
Yeah, but I think that's really awesome. All right, I think that's great. Thank you, Vivek, for sharing your thoughts across. Awesome. All right, going to go next? So you were 3, right? Then we have Nidish here. Nidish, I think you are
Yes,
next.
sir.
Okay, Nidish, over to you. We can't see you, by the way. Yeah, we can see you now. your voice is not coming.
क्या आपको लगता है कि टीचर का टेस्ट होना चाहिए? गुड इवनिंग, आई एम निधीश एंड टुडेज माय टॉपिक, should teacher have to pass a test every decade to renew their certificate? Yes, क्योंकि टीचर कुछ ऐसे हैं जो कि पढ़ाना ही नहीं चाहते, बस उनका कहीं पे कुछ जॉब नहीं होता है। तो हमारे इंडियन सिस्टम में ऐसा है कि कुछ जिसका कुछ नहीं हो रहा है वो बस टीचर बन जाता है। और कुछ टीचर ऐसे भी हैं जो कि केवल नोट्स पे डिपेंड होते हैं, जेरोक्स दे देते हैं एग्जाम से पहले 10 दिन या 14 दिन पहले कि पढ़ लेना, इसी में से आएगा। और मतलब वो पढ़ाना भी नहीं चाहते और स्टूडेंट भी मतलब अपना इंटरेस्ट खो देते हैं, वो भी पढ़ना नहीं चाहते हैं। तो कुल मिला के इसी वजह से हमारा एजुकेशन सिस्टम भी बहुत खराब हो रहा है और धीरे धीरे और भी मतलब बुरे से बुरे स्थिति में जा रहा है। इसी वजह से टीचर का टेस्ट होना चाहिए हर 10 साल पे, और उससे ये पता चल पाएगा कि कौन एलिजिबल है पढ़ाने लायक और कौन नहीं है। थैंक यू।
Okay, that's awesome. That's short and sweet. That's awesome. Clap for yourself. That's great यार, छोटा सा स्पीच था। और लेकिन इंटरेस्टिंग ये था कि मैं देखा बीच में ना एक बार ऐसा हो गया कि यार खत्म करते हैं यार, बंद करते हैं, कह रहे नहीं 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 अभी फाइट मारेंगे। एंड आई थिंक दैट इज द स्पिरिट, राइट? ऐसे ही धीरे धीरे करके ग्रो करते हैं। एंड या दिस इज रियली इंटरेस्टिंग, great.
Thank you.
I think great try, Nidish, and it was short and sweet. Or be I'm looking forward for great interesting content further videos maybe. Okay?
Yes.
Awesome, that's great. Awesome. Who's next? Who is 5? Vijay.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
I am audible.
Yeah, you are audible. Just wait for a second. I'm putting you on highlight so that everybody can see you. Okay. I think you are on. You can start. 3, 2, 1, rolling.
So, good evening, all of you. I am Vijay Kumar from Gaya. I am a computer science student studying in Kolkata. Now, the topic is, should teachers have to pass a basic skill test every decade to get a certificate or not? I agree with it that every teacher should must pass a certificate so that they are up to date. They have up to date knowledge, so that the student can get a well updated knowledge, and the uh, parents don't worry about whether the children are getting a correct information or not. Government and school directors also have worry less about the information they are providing to their students, as we know that after some years some teachers lose interest in their teaching. So if there is a test, they are motivated and uh, they can improve themselves, and they can also improve others too. Um,
Okay, just pause. Okay. विजय इतना वो क्यों सीरियस क्यों? ठीक है, यू हैव अ गुड स्माइल, पुट अ स्माइल ऑन योर फेस, आराम से बताओ हमें क्या करना है, ठीक है? जस्ट एक बार टेक अ डीप ब्रेथ, एक बार थोड़ा, ओके? अब दोबारा से बताओ, पर हंस के बताना है अब थोड़ा सा,
हाँ,
ठीक है?
like we are taught in the what we are taught in the college, the company, when you go to the company, everything changes, like the theory, the subjects, the like I'm studying computer science. When you go into the companies, there are different technologies, different informations. When teachers are updated every years, we get the updated knowledge, and we could survive in the companies too. Um, so there must be a test so that we can also survive in the companies, and the teachers also can survive in their schools, colleges, etc. That's all. Thank you.
That's awesome, that's great. Let's hear from you guys. Come on, put it up. खुद भी clapping कर लो यार अपने लिए.
Yes.
ठीक है, आई थिंक दैट्स रियली गुड फर्स्ट स्पीच, इंटरेस्टिंग है। एंड धीरे धीरे करके जब डेवलप होंगे तो और चीजें निकल के आए, ठीक है? थोड़ा सा स्माइल लेके आओ अपने चेहरे पे, यू हैव अ गुड स्माइल, ठीक है ना? ऐसे सीरियस होकर बताओगे ना कि अरे यार ये हो गया वो हो गया, तो मजा नहीं आएगा, ठीक है? स्माइल लेके आओ और आराम से बताओ, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है? Awesome. That's great. So who's next? Five. Vijay is done. Mrityunjay, you are there. He's like करते हैं सर अभी तो देखो ऐसा है कैसे करेंगे. Okay. So Mrityunjay, you can unmute yourself and you can go for it.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrityunjay from Odisha. Uh, Today's topic is do teacher require test every decade? First of all, I want to ask a question: who is going to teach teachers that you should upgrade? But then also I'm moving forward with this quotation that yes, teacher need certain skill and uh, certain knowledge to to certain knowledge in this technology world, because as my mother is teacher, I have seen her giving the Zoom classes. She was not able to give classes and make that attention to the students that have to please pay attention here, because she's not so much mobile friendly. uh, and then after that, I certainly don't deny that the teacher does not need upgrade or doesn't need um, uh, uh, sorry, doesn't need a test, because in our Indian education system, teachers are forced to just make students horse, and teachers are also running a race to complete their syllabus. Then when there is time for teacher to get educated, if the syllabus or the curriculum is made such that to make student or given in given certain period of time, we have to make student from 0 to 1 in this set of books and set of skills, then where the teacher will make his focus to certain other things like his own test, his or her own skills. He has certain skill, then also then he or she is a teacher. But there is no, because of exams, teacher has to struggle between the curriculum and his or own education. So but then also in I don't say that teacher does in I said this certainly needed in government sector, because the teacher in government sectors are becoming lethargic and they are just okay, they are telling students to press their hands and all that in their college or school. They need, but in private sector I don't see that, because my mother is a private teacher. She is getting evolved year by year, not because of the test. She's evolving because of the demand and the supply. My mommy was not doing Zumba. Now she is doing Zumba because the students are doing Zumba in their school. Okay. So they are getting evolved. I'm not saying in a high speed, but gradually I'm seeing changes in my this teacher.
Yeah.
And that's it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's hear for it. Come on, put it up. Okay, you can clap for yourself. I think then it was a great try. And initially, when you started, who will teach the teachers? So that was super interesting. Okay, I was thinking you were very shy and you won't be speaking much and everything. But yeah, it was interesting. You have very interesting content and very live examples. So I think that is really great. So yeah, it was a good first speech, and love to hear that. Yeah. And by the way, how is stuff at your place, Orissa? I believe there was some tornado thing happening. No?
It's fine. It's fine. Trees are uprooted, but not much damage. But it's fine.
Okay. Is this okay? Okay, that's great. Awesome. I think that's really great. So thank you for that speech. I think that's really awesome. So I think Pranjali is also here. Pranjali, why don't you give your speech out? I'm putting you on highlight. That would be great. Yeah. Okay. So you can just unmute yourself. Yeah, we are able to hear you.
गुरु गोबिंद दो खड़े काके लागू पाए बलिहारी गुरु आपके गोविंद दिए बताए. I second what Mrityunjay has said कि teachers don't need to pass or give any test because once a teacher is always a teacher. They have got an inbuilt quality to evolve and transform themselves. And as far as the technology and the curriculum is supposed, so they get some sessions and trainings, and so they can learn and apply those skills. And I definitely do not feel they should give a test because when they first comes into this job, they already have to do B.Ed and diet and many of the things,
Yes, yeah.
but which they really has to struggle for 5 years or something like that. So they have already done that thing. And rahi baat to learn and to transform and evolve, they can do it by trainings. And I also second Nidhish that in some areas, people who are literally not who does not fall into a teacher's category, they are teaching and they are making their profession a foul thing. So that need to be checked because I don't call those people as teacher. They are just frauds, and strict actions should be taken to those people. And that type of people cannot, even if they pass any exam, they will pass it by some, I don't know how, and they will again start doing those things after coming back to teaching profession. That's it.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you, Pranjali. Let's put it for Pranjali, guys. Come on, put it up. So I think first of all, it was a great start with that quote. It was interesting. There are a couple of things which you have a very good voice over camera as well as over things. So that's really great. So try to, whenever you are trying to address the audience, maybe try to look into the camera so that this is a new trend which is happening. So that's why I'm just telling you in that direction. So try to look in the camera and tell people that this is something that is there. But I think
Okay.
otherwise, I think that's really great. So
Thank you.
yeah, I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
Great. So that's great.